the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
In fact, the internet never forgets. Everything time we be and one more koswa ni re efri. Nisa ninti I have an interesting audio. Ya me bo ediama Nsem-Pii TV. Now in this audio is an interesting conversation between Apostle Amoako Attah and Captain Smart some years back. Na sabrena Captain Smart ye adwuma ewa Dom FM. Now in this conversation, Apostle Amoako Attah made 3 interesting revelations with respect to 1, the reign of His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo as the president of this country. 2, mantra ya ekura Prophet Owusu Bempah in pushing His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo to ascend the throne of Ghana's presidency. 3, and how the ending of the presidency of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo has an impact on the work of Apostle Isaac Owusu Bempah and his prophecies about Ghana's presidency. A very, very interesting conversation and a course. And it all goes down to the linking of Enra Jumedia a course. Ewonka. Enra Nyankopon eya dom ema former president His Excellency John Dramani Mahama emiti the clergy ya papa moni ya maamemo asofo akuku down ya omobua apeja onyankopon ahini. Into the Catholic Bishop Conference was duly represented. The Church of Pentecost was duly represented. The Assemblies of God Church Ghana was duly represented. And other denominations, including Sofobi, it is a Prophet Najegezi, Prophet Bedukobi, the Reverend Sam Kwanchiankra, and a host of other men of God. Now, Jumedi Nasino, BBC, Amma, people are confused as to Newman BC. Now, the biggest of it, a empire, Sofo Penyini, Isaac Owusu Bempah Sre Edema, former President John Dramani Mahama, and the declarations are or yet to Nabra Boso with respect to about to Ebekoso the December 7th. And why no fro Ghana Apena. Na nyoma koso nure nyina no enna enei this audio ya mebobodi akire mu are surface. Nti me pese me kasa bewa yenkotie this interesting conversation that went on between Apostle Amoako Attah and Captain Smart. Ni enfan link de no esiem na wankasa draw conclusions and your analogy for yourself. Na fe nkome wo ho yenfan tos.
So it was na Bempah ya worship no so hwenanum. Me hwe nanum no ahun say edu ba bia emma na omuya prima fo no omu wo ade bi omde se bese ye pinyo se denyo omde bom afuruma no omu furuma no na bi kwad bi bom takrama so na me ba no na bi bo odi fo so Bempah takrama so na ade na bon takrama so no aye nipa bi image na wo e boso
somebody's image
in a bonnet
sitting on his tongue.
Yeah. And was it and Pendodo Aqua we go so our Cassan, say we and coffin.
Then Chassis.
Over them Kodip,
Papa.
President Nana don't the image and the bow should be protected. Said Nana could not because one can answer, and yet Nana in here and you not electoral commissioners, and 9 years you have been passed. Bempah was a trumpeter for Nana, and he almost be boom a chum.
Oh,
a bedu baby, Nana Friswa, and he said Bempah also was young come. Go the Juma baby. Now, Tier, Sir Joshua Sham come on,
so by a trumpet.
Oh, yes, ye did this for the man. Ye did this for the man.
So the 8 years we are not all qua.
No end it. No so end it. Niso han who be
so by Shankom.
For what? Ne Jumo obey
prophet Kayano. Onyamesi obeye bibia Oye wunyame na eye na ade. Obie ni ho a obetumi asesa. Because you know odifo a ohini bi kobo no pa se onno Israel fo ma no. Na onin kunim. Na the more na odumi no na eye nshira. Me there esi nra no mini problem bia wo asofo a mokobo mpaye no.
Oh, that's why honestly speaking, omo de no pudie enka ho da bi. Se Dr. Bamia so e ko round no asofo.
Me Mahama nkwa na mo problem ma no.
And why
Osil. Dr. Bamia so na okobutu ho. Na asofo de ensagu no so. Na e bom mpaye ma no. Wo ba ye di nkunim, nyame ya kira wo. Wo nyina ye nya atwom. Enti de na no so koye na. Me joma ma na wo problem ma no.
Oh, okay.
Because obi ko esa ohia kwankyere ohia moa ohia mpaibo enti obi koye bi a na wodidi natem se wo so akoye bo hu se hia enti aye se wo hu se wontumi nkwati nyankopon enya bibia ani nkunim na afiri okọ hwe nyame akira kwan enti eno ma ewiase nyina hu se de Dr. Baumi aye no wa anye bone.
Okay.
Mate.
Mr. Santipacho, me mawo Electoral Commission chairperson, Mrs. Jean Mensa, the video be just about a minute. Me mo enra enkoma woni Ghana for nyina edi no pacho ye mo na Ghana for so enti bi a enra wantimi ante. That's be say no wan say the enti follow. Enti pacho ye mo mame why me that say yenko.
As mentioned earlier, the discrepancies detected to date have been largely corrected, and the register that was presented to parties in early August is very different from what we have today. For the records, this same approach was adopted by the Commission prior to the production of the final voters register in 2020, and it worked effectively. Evidence shows that despite concerns raised about the effectiveness of that 2020 register to deliver a credible election, there were no voters who were denied the opportunity to vote during the 2020 election. This is the same approach we have adopted to clean the 2024 provisional voters register, and we have no doubt that it will deliver the same outcome, namely a credible
appetite.
All right, enti Mrs. Mensa na enra wo kasa wo IPAC meeting na ye de ba ma wo bia ehwe bi no na menua ba ko bia send message bi si I was say ish anu bi ade anu odin ba me hwe say it takes a high level of ekwadonko to educate you at IPAC. Listening to Ekwadonko yesterday was more refreshing than Omanebo Ame's empty thesis. Inti no na menua ba ko de abey ano odin ba bia na mami Sunday e besa bo videos ni bi on say enra videos be bre e na ba inti me pese ka ye be bo kakra yenko Kofi Apalu e kasa wo inti ye mo Apalu e de ye mo Kofi Apalu de ni inti why.
My name is Kofi Apalu, the next president of Ghana. I want to take this opportunity on behalf of all the other parties to commend the NDC. They have done the yeoman's job for taking time to go through the register to be able to identify 50,000 people, 50,000 dead persons. It's not a joke. Then Dr. Boma, well done. And 50,000, when you divide it by 18.7 million, it will give you 0.002. And this is not even up to 0.01%. So in auditing, this will be classified as immaterial. So no auditor will spend time to work on that because it's immaterial. So those who are calling for forensic audit, at this point in time, it casts my mind back to 2016 when what is that judge's name? the judge that we met at Alisa, Tennessee, VCWWQRC crap. Yes, VCRAC crap. VC crap, yes, okay. He said something, and I want to bring all our minds to it, that we had no time to waste. So from now to 7th December, in 65 days or 67 days, when are we going to do this forensic audit? 276 constituencies, 40,000 polling stations, 18 million registered voters. Who is going to do the auditing in less than 60 days? So, NDC, please stop this request, because it's not going to help anybody. And mind you, this is a biometric register. No dead person can come out from her grave or his grave to come and vote. So if there's a dead person on the register, what is it going to do to affect your results? So please, this one is non-starter. You shouldn't have even sent that request here. You have wasted everybody's time. So, you see.
All right. Kofi Apalu. Kofi Apalu also a presidential candidate. LPG. Kofi Apalu na also ordinary de ebaye no na yanko tie de CPP almost chairman eso e de baye ye bebo NPP General Secretary Justin Kodua so de ne yabo Owura Peter McMenu eso de kakakra na yekoso na voice na wonyina no ye bebo disate pacho yanko bo we say DCCA
say this to the NDC that they should take out propaganda out of every argument that they raise. That leads to electrifying the system. The temperature is so high in this country, like my senior brother said, Hassan Ayaraga. Ghana must survive and Ghana must live on beyond elections. And this is what should guide us. I mean, calling for demonstrations against a document that is at the draft stage. I mean, for God's sake, that is really, really above board. We know everybody understands the word provision. Everybody understands the word provision. And also the media. I think you should also stop participating in these kind of things that you hyper the situation to everybody understand the word provision. And also the media. I think you should also stop participating in these kind of things that you hyper the situation too much. By giving so much listening here to when issues are being taken on the propaganda level. You should be able to differentiate and know that Ghana stands first and Ghana must win. On this note, I'll say once again, we are all happy today.
All right, NTV CPP National Chairman ono ne kasa na yem say video ne de tro no so no yes exercise kakra de na da so no ye Evans ni mako MPP Evans ni mako me pacho enra mesama wo ayi so de MPP General Secretary de me pacho yem we no so ni ntie no so de bai
have legitimate concerns upon several calls from key stakeholders that if NDC indeed have legitimate concerns to raise, really ask them to do a press conference, invite all of us, walk us through all the allegations that they are talking about. Today, as we speak, the NDC is yet to give those so-called allegations and discrepancies to the Electoral Commission. That will be on record. And for me, I challenge them that all those allegations that they don't have any further allegations. If indeed they do have it, they should bring it forth for us to interrogate it and see whether the Electoral Commission has addressed it or not. It's not a question about having a leaking roof and mopping your floor. It's about the data, what you presented to the Electoral Commission. The whole people of Ghana want to see it. And that is the comment APC made. That even the request for forensic audit It's needless at this point because we are yet to see those allegations that you are talking about. And the Electoral Commission has said that they are going to furnish us with the cleanup that they have done. So, Madam Chair, we also want to know from you when we can have the revised exercise that you have done, so that we can also have another look.
All right, NTA, the voice of Justin Kodua, MPP General Secretary. I think say I said the Osika said, "Mami sense subim na Ghana for na NTS." Mr. Sati, yes sense subim.
We asked them to do a press conference upon several calls from key stakeholders that if NDC indeed have legitimate concerns to raise, we asked them to do a press conference, invite all of us, walk us through all the allegations that they are talking about. Today, as we speak, the NDC is yet to give those so-called allegations and discrepancies to the Electoral Commission. Let it be on record. And for me, I challenge them that all those allegations that they are making and how the Electoral Commission will be able to address the issue, they don't have any further allegations. If indeed they do have it, they should bring it forth for us to interrogate it and see whether the Electoral Commission has addressed it or not. It's not a question about having a leaking roof and mopping your floor. It's about the data, what you presented to the Electoral Commission. The whole people of Ghana want to see it. And that is the comment APC made. That even the request for forensic audit is needless at this point because we are yet to see those allegations that you are talking about. And the Electoral Commission has said that they are going to furnish us with the cleanup that they have done. So, Madam Chair, we also want to know from you when we can have the revised exercise that you have done, so that we can also have another look.
It's a movement stronger than appetite.
Now, the voice of MPP General Secretary Justin Frimpong Kodua. Now, Metbaka was said the Justin Frimpong Kodua, and I Kodua Frimpong rather. Justin Kodua Frimpong. Okay, no problem. Okay. Now, said the Osika sign. That's what was I saying.
Or say, Diana NDC for Kase voter register provisional one electoral commission ayeno anye ene ma bi bebre wo mu a anye eninti esese ye kope nipa free baby se be ko Afghanistan said ye na Victor Smith e kanu ni akofe nipa ma na free abaye de te ama forensic audit no miti wona o se Oba hospital kura doctor ofiri nipa no se o ka so yare obebusa so yare no wa hinifa now no ka doctor say me yare ti wa mameduru ebinsi wosi wa hunu boni bi wo mu electoral commission si o eye senti na ya na de beto abontin so obi amehwe bi enti wo hunu boni na na ade aba anna mo fama enti kodua kire se ebesi nne and this force mo ka ade am so mo hunu enye our register mu no wo mu ntimi fama nanka woni de na woni mi se anko ka so mo hunu bi enye o ma friend sem trefo be gina bontin ti se de bi o mo ye no na koma kan nyina atensem trefo no ma yi ade nyina atensem trefo nyensem trefo nso aba hu de wura kira mansan se wei ana o voter register no a enye enso bi sin de ye hu hwe nti jase omo ade omo ye nyina omo de say man for time nti hu hia so mba bie wa no kra kan se yenye forensic audit bia bi
na wutie de jase kodua kan na NDC 40 ho
amoti ho to kasa
electoral commission person chairperson in 40 ho and wo ka NDC for say kamo ne papa mu pa kamo da monya press conference nyina yemra na monkyere ye ade property e wo register no amusi monye mantimi wo sa ka electoral commission se mo famra so a mo amfa ama eti wo challenge mo e de be panti wo say it's all about edan elikie and chance from now
no kan dey Vena mebe
atubofo na
philosophy yo
okay enti menya correction bi wa say NDC ni na okasa no wono ye sorry CPP ni no wono ye director of elections MSCPP
okay.
Habib Yakubu